distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, and friends, and our graduates of the class of 2024, good afternoon. It's a great honor for me to speak here as the first PhD graduate in mathematics at NYU Shanghai. It's a time of joy, excitement, and also some separation of sadness. We are gathered here to celebrate achievements we have made, but also to look to the future and the new journey we're about to embark on. My first visit to NYU Shanghai was in early 2019. I had a 3-hour interview in Professor Terry's office. At the end of the interview, Professor Terry, who later became my PhD advisor, asked me what my plans were after completing my PhD. I said, I want to pursue a career in academia. Now, 5 years later, even though at that time I didn't really know what real math research looked like. Now, 5 years later, I'm one step closer to my goal. After graduation, I will join Beijing Institute of Mathematical Sciences and Applications, BIMSA, as a trained instructor to continue my research. Today, I would like to share some personal experiences and reflections. The most important lesson I have learned is to love what you do. My PhD research has centered around probability and random processes. And looking back on the 5 years of my PhD, randomness and uncertainty have indeed been present throughout. When I first arrived in New York, I thought I would complete my PhD coursework in 2 years in classrooms at the current institute. But the pandemic threw a curveball, causing me to take online classes for an entire year. After passing my doctoral qualifying exams, I thought I would be able to start my PhD research in Shanghai without any problems, only to be confronted with the news that because of visa issues, my supervisor could only remotely supervise my research in Europe. It was until last year that I had the opportunity to have academic discussion with my supervisor in person. When I was stuck in a bottleneck in my research and thought I was going to give up on my academic path, I solved an open problem in mathematics during my visit to Paris, and consequently received letters of recommendation from 2 renowned probabilists. I think it was my passion for research that motivated me to navigate through these disruptions and allowed me to find a certainty in a life full of uncertainty. Another lesson I have learned is to seize opportunities and take on challenges. 5 years ago, I took the leap to become the first doctoral student in mathematics at NYU Shanghai. And today, once again, I made the choice to become one of the first trained instructors at BIMSA. I firmly believe that stepping out our comfort zones and confronting challenges head-on is at the core of personal growth. Renowned comedian Colin O'Brien once said during his first commencement speech at Harvard University, I left the cocoon of Harvard. I left the cocoon of Saturday Night Live. I left the cocoon of The Simpsons. And each time, it was bruising and tumultuous. And yet, every failure was freeing. And today, I'm as nostalgic for the bad as I am for the good. My fellow graduates, as part of the young generation, it falls upon us to try to solve the important and difficult problems in our society. We shall not be afraid of failure, because failure is often part of the journey to success. It's been a long road filled with late nights and numerous cups of coffee. But look at us now. We have achieved something huge. But as we celebrate today, let us remember that our journey has just begun. We are leaving the comfort of our campus and sailing into the real world, where new jobs and adventures await. Certainly, there will be hurdles to clear and risks to take. But as long as we enjoy what we do and work hard alongside our great colleagues and peers, our dreams are never out of reach. Finally, once again, thank you to the faculty, staff, parents, and friends. Congratulations to the class of 2024 on your graduation. May our dreams light the way to the future, and may our efforts create a better world. Thank you all.